All right, welcome. And my volume is really loud. Okay, welcome to SELVA versus Panda. GTL is sponsored by FatalGrips.com. Fatal Grips, you can get any kind of thing for your controllers on PlayStation, Xbox, like controller grips, controller cases. You can even get stick-on grips, like I mentioned already, and the joystick extensions. Excuse me. And you also get energy drinks, toxic waste to improve your focus. We are joined here by Sir Tubbins. Welcome.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Be here to help you guys commentate this, and hopefully it's going to be a good match. Looking forward to it.
What do you think?
I don't know exactly what these guys are seized, but I'm guessing Silva made it out of the second division, the Pro League, and I think Panda was like number 4 or 5 in the Champion League, if I remember correctly. So we'll see. You know, obviously Panda's my second team, and Silva I've played against in global map, and they always put up a pretty good fight. So I don't think this is going to be as Champion League, you know, just walking over the other team, but we'll see. We'll see.
While we're waiting on the timer, let's go over current standings. Panda looks like they have 28 wins, 14 losses for a total of 142 points. And I don't see SELVA in here for some reason. Oh. Yeah, jeez. Okay. Well, we'll go back to this.
They're ready to go.
Looks like Pants is dropping the ball to me, man. Making me look bad. Pants, if you're watching, you gotta fix that website, man. Here we go.
I know Panda, like most of the, you know, champ teams, we've all kind of been up and down. We've had really good runs. You know, like Panda was in first for a while, and then they kind of hit, you know, skidded around a little bit. They kind of fell back, and hopefully they're finding their groove again. But we got Himmelsdorf Knight. This is interesting. Himmelsdorf Knight, there's a lot of different tank kind of picks. Like, you know, you kind of see Silver going a little bit slower. They got super cards. They got E4s. They've only got one fast tank, 2 IS7s, which I guess is somewhere in between. And then you got 50Bs, 250Bs bat chats, which, you know, either going to flank or get to the hill right away. A lot of this map to me is more what tanks you're going to have compared to what they have, whether you're going to necessarily win or lose. But don't get me wrong, you still got to fight the tanks and beat them. But if you're going to play get to the hill fast, you're going to play, hey, I'm going to shoot them in the back as they're going up the hill. That damage right there can win the game for you. But we will see. I think the left is north on this, so. Two E4s. So they probably saw that they didn't have too much speed, so they're going to go with the E4s, but end up going with bat chat. So they got 2 machines, a bat chat, and 50B in the bat chat.
I noticed there's no version 4s. I'm surprised that thing's overpowered.
Don't tell people that, please.
It's not overpowered, guys. I'm joking. It's underpowered by far.
Believe it or not, I got a guy on my clan, man. We call him the numbers guy, right? And he's exactly like you just said. He's super surprised nobody plays that tank.
I mean, it can be. It can be.
The other thing
good.
is, I don't think anybody has the tank to play it.
I got it on day of release for streaming and YouTube. But nobody wanted me to do a review on it for YouTube, so it just sits in my garage now. I think I do Emma Roulette with it on occasion.
It's interesting, you know, that doesn't have a turret though, right?
Yeah, it's turretless. It's like the Russian Panzer 100 with the smaller gun.
Yeah, I quit playing tanks at the nav turret about 3.5 years ago. I'm just done with it. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. Just moving around the tank all left and right. I was like, yeah, it's not worth it. I'm lazy, you know. So, first match, got Panda South, and I remember I got to do the camera again. biggest hiccup. So we'll see. We'll see if Panda's going to run up the tracks. Obviously, I practice against them a lot. I can say whether they kind of do it or not, but I wouldn't expect it. So, see, by the north, you have to, like, from the south, you can kind of get up to the hill and kind of wiggle your way to the left of the hill and not really take damage. But from the north here, there's only one way up. And if they get up there quicker, they're going to have the option to shoot you. So it's going to be up to Silva's machines to negate that for them, and and their bat chat is going through the middle.
Yeah, I was trying to follow him, and I switched cameras by accident.
Yeah, not going behind him. And he spotted one guy. Some people will run up that middle, maybe like with 50 Bs, and they'll try to hit you right through that 5 line. I've seen that before. And against Panda's Cobb, they probably could have got maybe Super Conqueror E4, but obviously they don't have 50 Bs, and the machines are obviously going up the hill. So it kind of seems like that bat chat, I hate to say it, didn't really do anything. I guess maybe he just wanted to make sure people weren't coming behind him.
Yeah, he's just kind of covering the back door, I guess. So far, it's like,
but if they
they're
were
going
coming
home.
behind him, they would have killed him. You know? So we got paratroops, he's working the rock. Machine's gonna come up, so we'll see if he holds a shot, wait for him to come up and shoots him in the dart. No, he's waiting up, he decides he's gonna let the guy get up for free because he's gonna dip behind the rock and not spot him anymore. Now these 3 guys could kill this guy. If they go around this rock and just unload their clips, they could actually kill this guy with maybe only taking a clip from a machine, which would totally be worth it, but they are doing, oh no, there they go.
And here comes a counter.
Four made a bad poke. He hung out there too long. That was looking like a good trade for Panda, and he kind of just evened it up. They gotta get this damage on the IS-7. It's kind of like what I was saying about coming up that hill. Oh, and Vader is, wow. I don't know if that was some snapshots, but Panda's losing this by a little bit right now. That was a bad poke by a 50V, and Vader not kind of taking the slope to the left. Make sure it doesn't get hit, and just assuming that they're not going to be there to hit him, and he got whapped.
Got bonked on the head.
Yeah, it's still pretty even. You know, you got a machine 50B, and then you got both these IS-7s are hurting. You got Volto and a Super Congress in a strong spot. They're going to lose a lot if they push the south with Hedron and Form. But if you guys see, or if anybody hasn't noticed on the map, depending on what map you're using, they got that bat chat there. So if Darkness, I think, comes up a little bit further, that bat chat can clip him in the side. And it depends if Panda are counting the tanks or not to realize whether he's down there or not. But there goes the first tank. Yeah, see, they're gonna push that. They're gonna push that south. So the bat chat will have Fawn here.
He's not taking shots. Is he reloading? No, there he goes.
It doesn't say he is, but I don't think that thing. Oh no, there he goes. Now he's trying to.
He's put 2,
but I think
3
it's
in now.
Too late. Yeah, Silva's losing too much tanks.
4.
Well, they got 4 up here. One's almost dead. They still got the machine Super Conga holding in the flank, but I don't think they're going to be able to do enough damage to pull this back. This IS-7's just dead meat, unfortunately. Oh, he does get fallen though. Super Conqueror made a bad poke, got ammo racked, destroyed. That should be easy cleanup for him. That just seemed to me like Silva was okay. They were trading. They were actually winning at one point. But it seems like they just weren't there to cover each other as much as they need to be when Panda pushed. Because once Panda pushed, tanks just started going down. Now, like, I don't... Yeah, okay. They're only going to send the bat chat after the bat chat just get on the cap. It's not like the season. Obviously, the season you have the rules where if you kill all, you get 2 extra points, I think it was. And here, it's just get the wins. I told my guys that yesterday. I'm like, I don't care if we cap a base all 3 times. Get me out of here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. They still got 1,800 points of magical French armor to go through.
Yeah, but 375 APCR cares very little about that. Just ain't gonna
Especially when
stop
he sits in the open like that.
You know, Panda in the beginning made a few mistakes. They didn't capitalize on a tank. They lost a half a tank where, for a half a tank that really should have went their way. Then their IS-7 made a terrible decision not to kind of veer to the left, and Silva wasn't able to capitalize it, unfortunately. We good? You want me to go down the tanks? Are you good? Because obviously they don't see my screen, they want to see yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a bit showing off these guys. Do your thing, man.
Yeah, sure. Well, you got the first guy from Silva in the batch at JP. Oh, by the way, JP is actually the guy who runs the WNA for all the clans, whether people know that or not. He does that out of his own pocket and free time, by the way. So if you ever want to donate to his thing, feel free to do it. Okay, maybe it'll help him out. But this game, he only got 2 clips off of there. Only pinned 4 shots. To be honest with you, you gotta get a little bit more out of that if you're gonna send a tank there. Wasn't the worst 1500, but could have been a lot better because obviously he's not taking any hits. Next guy, you got a Super Conqueror 5 for 2. Need to be better. Need to shoot a lot more, in my opinion. Next Conqueror a little bit better. 9 for 5. Maybe a little bit more pinch. You got that machine. If I had to guess, that'd probably be the first machine. He only pinned 1 shot out of 2 clips. That's gotta. That hurt you. That hurt you. Next machine got 3. What did he get? Yeah, he got 3 clips. Doesn't even pin half of his shots. Okay, only gets 5. Gonna hurt you. E4 only fires twice, only pins 1. Probably got focused. On a position, IS-7 3 for 1, and the other IS-7 you got 3 for 1. So, truthfully, when Panda kind of pushed, like I said, they didn't punish. A lot of that was probably from bounces. They definitely got to prove that. Then you got Panda the other side. Fawn who made the bad poke. 5 for 8. Not the worst, not the best. Other 50B, 10 for 8. A lot of damage. That's a big difference maker. You get that clips. You got paratroops only shot 1 clip. Like you see, you got 1 bad shot on the other team farming. Does just as much damage. The other guy only shoots 1 clip. Probably should have got another clip off, but didn't. Balto kind of sniped it in the back. 50% pin ratio, 10 for 5. Here's the big difference makers. E4s, 7 for 6, 3,800 damage. Well, 3,700 damage. 6 for 5, 3,700 damage. They kill 5 tanks. And then you got Headrone, 7 for 3. To be honest with you, if he's just taking the shots and E4s are doing that much damage, he doesn't even need to pin shots. He doesn't even need to pull the trigger, to be honest with you. And then you got Vader who made that bad poke. He did get to shoot once and he did make it count. Might have lost his tank, but he hit somebody before he went down. That's really it about the recap.
Looks like they're about ready for the next one.
Wow, was I too long doing that?
Yeah.
But the moral of the story of the first game, you let E4 sit there and farm you, and they pin their shots, you're gonna die. That's how that works.
Yeah, when you get pinned, bad things happen.
Yeah, for 850, every 16 seconds, it's gonna hurt you. I mean, I think if Silva covers their guys and pins a little bit more shots, that's a lot closer than it looks at the end. They, like I said, when it started, they were in good positions. It looked like they were ready for it. They had the batch hat there ready to farm. They even pushed aside where the batch hat could farm, which, to be honest with you, really isn't smart by Panda. They're just leaving an order loaded farm for free, but if you don't pin the shots, they don't die. You know? That's how that works. Same kind of lineups. I think Pand is honestly the same. 2 E4s, Bat Chat, 2 IS-7, Super Conk, 250Bs. Silva. The only thing I think they're changing looks like they're taking out a Super Conqueror for a 50B. So they're going to want to get to that hill. They got one more fast tank to get to that hill early. I'm hoping nobody stays on the bottom and Silva takes advantage on the top right away. I hope they commit to it, but we'll see. We shall see.
We shall see indeed. Looks like they are about ready to go. All right.
It's kind of tough to say on this match which side I would honestly give the advantage. I honestly think it's relatively even. I really just think it comes down to what kind of tanks you have, make it work or not. But we'll see. I'm hoping Silva. I'm hoping Silva can make a game out of this one. Panda's my second team, but kind of rooting for the other team, I think. In a weird way. For this match, at least. I love to see Volto sweat a little bit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see the teams are quick, though. I mean, they're moving along. No hiccups, nobody lagging out, nobody has any questions to mods.
No hand holding.
Yeah, it's big. Same kind of thing. They're sending JP on the bottom. Panda's going all up. I'm hoping he tries to at least get a clip into the back here. You know, I don't... Like, if he's not spotted there, you know they're not coming, right? So, try to get an early clip in.
Yeah, looks like
He's kind of committed to not doing
it.
Like, this E4 is hung out. Other E4 is hung out. That's some damage he could do, and then he can just reload and get to that spot anyway. You know they're not going to push the bottom right away. Most likely not going to push the bottom right away. Paratroops do the same exact thing. Now this side, from the north, get into this rock first means a lot less than it does from the other side, obviously. Because you're not going to be able to just say, like, you see how these machines are kind of going to the left? He can't even shoot them. And as I say that, they veer back to the right, but he still can't shoot him, so... Shoot the other guy, though. But we'll see. Oh, that machine came out sideways and just got...
Down, Mercs. Alright.
Yeah.
Sorry, Selva.
This also... Yep. Yeah, you got trapped. But you see, even them fighting them there allows all these other tanks from the back to get out with no risk of taking a clip. You see what I mean? So, like, Panda wants to take that fight right there. Get all these guys up safely. This bad chat is literally about 45 seconds late on flanking up. Okay? So, yeah, see, like, he's just going to miss Volto in the back. Arambe gets hit. But Panda's got, you know, they're already up a tank. Already up hit points. It's their choice. They're probably going to wait for all the loaders to get pushed. Reloaded. And then they're going to push. Chances are, as soon as this bad chat comes up, I would expect them to either they're going to send 2 tanks back to kill him, or they're going to push right away and just eat the clip. Yeah, see, they're going to push this south right away. And Paratroops are going to go, oh, well, he ain't going to be able to get a clip off. They take care of him pretty easily. And this one's pretty much somewhat of a steamroll. Silva's got 2 shots out of 1. Yeah, 2 tanks out of 1 shot. Got another 2 tanks out of 1 shot, and then we only got 2 guys to really hold this with no autoloaders, no nothing, so. That was man. Yeah, they get an 8-0. That was Panda's map pick. So hopefully, Silva's got something in the back
And
pocket.
now
the
the fat lady sings.
No. It's too bad, man. I really think that bad chat not committing to something when he didn't spot somebody, you know, could have been maybe morale, a little bit of damage, some kind of boost. And the other thing is that, like, even machines against 50Bs, like, machines are great hold down and all, but, like, with just stand-up trading, you're just doing less damage. Shooting heat instead of APCR, which most people tend to prefer. Me, not necessarily, but to each their own. But
I don't think I've ever fired private on my machine. But then again, I've only played like 4 matches in it, so I mean that could count for something.
It's not bad. I mean, I prefer heat over APCR, but for the tanks, Fawn doing a great job, 9 for 8. You can't really beat that. The last shot might have even been, you know, at the end of the match. Other 50B 8 for 6, can't beat that. That's a lot of damage. The autoloaders didn't even die. Paratroops 8 for 8, so all their French autoloaders are all combined, literally missing 3 shots and killing 5 tanks. That's, you know, that's a win right there.
Mm-hmm.
Balto 5 for 4, E4 3 for 2. Didn't have to shoot that much. Other E4, not so good. We won't talk about it. 3 for 1. And the IS-7s, on contrary to the first match, 7 for 6, 8 for 7. That's a lot of good pin ratios. Besides really one guy, and he might have been rushing shots just try to get him. And then you got on the other side, their 50B, 4 for 3. Did good with his clip, but didn't get another one. The Bad Chat, who kind of flanked around, only pins 2 shots, only shoots 3. Super Conqueror 4 for 3. Machine 3 for 1. Other machine gets 2 clips off, pins half of it. 8 for 4. 4 for 8, whatever you want to say. 3 for 2 from their E4. 2 for 5 for their IS-7, and 1 for 4. So honestly, besides their IS-7s, Silva's pin ratio actually isn't bad. But the difference is that they shot about half the time. You know, if you look at the tanks, you're looking about Pandas shooting twice as much as they are, and that's just because all their guns are singing.
Keep it hot, that's what they say.
Hey, just keep them singing. That one machine came out sideways. That's the other thing about the machines, is that, like, they're a decent tank frontally, don't get me wrong. But any little bit of angle, you got the ammo rack, you got the tracks, and you got no armor there. You know, so like, it's not like an IS-7 where, you know, I got tracked. That's worst case scenario. You're going down, and you're going down quick. Steps. Okay.
Steps.
I like the change. I mean, obviously, I think they were struggling, kind of city map, just straight up brawl, and a little bit doesn't seem like they're committing to anything. So you might as well try, open it up, see if they got something else.
While we're waiting for them to step into the next match, our viewers can step over to fatalgrips.com, check out their nice selection of joystick extensions and controller grips. Also, they have energy drinks as well. GTL promo code for extra monies off.
Oh, Pan is pretty much almost up. Picking 2 Super Constant Machines, IS-7, 2 Bat Chats. See what else they want to go. I'm going to think they're either going to go with a light tank, or they're just going to go with another IS-7 5A. Judging by the players that I've picked, I don't think anybody on the top is actually a light tank player, but
I'm calling a version 4. It's going to happen.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think anybody on Panda owns one. I'm serious. I don't think anybody on my team owns one. I know of. We'll see. You got the. This is interesting. You don't see. I see some people really like the 4202, but it
I
doesn't seem
don't.
to find its way into comp that much.
I don't like the gun handling
I
on it.
mean, honestly, in pub matches, I kind of in a way hate fighting it. You know, like the turret's weak, but it's got weird angles on it. The hole's decently strong for a medium, got weird angles on it.
If you just shoot below the gun, you'll pin it. Because it's a little flat there.
I just think I think the speed, I think is what would kind of kill it for comp.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it would need a right spot, perfect spot to really make it work.
All right, here we go.
Weird. I mean, they took the tank out of the game. They took the tank out of the game, made it a tier 8 premium tank, gave it to him, and then put it back in the game. Like, kind of
Yeah, for public outcry, they wanted it back. Because it actually wasn't out of the game. They just removed it from the tech tree because you can go into Proving Grounds and you can play against it. So it was never really removed.
Oh.
It was just unavailable. So I hear, anyways.
Yeah.
I never do Proving Grounds.
Don't make a lot of sense to me. You want to see how bad the reticle lag in this game is, go to Proving Grounds, though. Yeah, learn that real quick play of this game. All right, let's see what they did. I mean, there's really, not too many, you're either gonna, you're gonna kind of play the 1-2. Some people send some tanks down the middle, or you're just gonna go camp around the cap. Let's see. It looks like Silva's going. They're probably gonna leave one tank back to spot. This other tank looks like he's lost in between them. They have the bad chat loco over here. Okay, yeah, they're gonna leave. They're gonna leave the medium tanks. Kind of let this bad chat spot.
Looks like we got a Rambo on Selva. JP.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
He's safe.
That is some scary stuff there.
The thing is that, yeah, if you don't take the bottom dip, you're gonna get spotted. So like, Panda's not gonna assume to shoot there at all, And then you got Panda's heavy taking the tracks, making sure. But I mean, like, they don't have to be there. Obviously, they know that they're not there. And Panda's coming quick. They might be able to get some damage here by Silva's lack of not necessarily knowing where to go, or maybe looking for shots in the beginning. I would think the Super Conqueror should be farther along than this. Oh, there goes that tank you told them that wasn't any good. It's getting,
it's down to 600. 1 minute in.
That's too bad. Oh, he had a clip. He wasn't. You got to be in position when you see that.
Yeah, he was caught out of position.
It kind of seems like Silva's struggling with that. They're not in position. They're not ready. In a sense, I don't know if that makes complete sense or not, but they're just they're not ready to be attacked, and they're not ready to attack. They're kind of like
they want to get to their spots, and then they'll be ready, kind of thing.
Yeah, they're letting Panda dictate everything, and like they're reacting to it, but they're reacting to it by losing a half a tank on this move, and a tank on this move, and a tank and a half on this move. Like this 140 just got annihilated from the other side of the map. Like, you can't be there. Like, Panda's only got 5 tanks here. You should.
Have they all been lit?
You don't see a heavy tank, so, like, I'm pretty sure most of them have, but the other thing is, like, you don't see any heavy tanks. Like, you should never be in the middle of a field. You know what I mean?
Unless you're version 4.
When there's still 8 tanks on the other team. Like, that's just a golden rule. Like, you just can't be there. Like, that's a good spot if they're all there, but you gotta realize that they are all gonna be there. Like I said, I'm beta working the camera, so I don't know if Panda's heavy tanks are spotted or not, but that's just losing a tank for free.
One is gone ballistic. This is spotted. Oh, Volto just got lit.
Like, this machine could probably all get hit by the heavy tanks. Yeah, he just did. He just got whapped. Now, like, here's the thing. I actually like this play by Silva, besides the fact they're letting these heavy tanks shoot him in the side for no reason. But they're not committing. They're committing to the wrong spot. Like, you shouldn't be committing when you get shot by the heavy tanks. Commit to the lower ground, push up, push this machine, push this bad chat out, get that damage, and fight this IS-7 on that little peak if you have to when you're done. You know, they're going into Panda's guns. Which is great for Panda. Not so much for the other guys.
That's what Panda's saying.
Yeah, it's like these heavies are just... They, like, drive for a minute, 30 seconds, stop, hand out a bunch of damage. Drive for another 30 seconds, stop, hand out a bunch of damage.
Ooh, we got a fire. Got a blown rod.
Yeah, he's done.
Yep.
Once Volto crests this, he'll pin him, and they'll get another pin on him. He'll be done. Silva, believe it or not, focus fired, I think, okay, or it looks to be that way at this end. If they kind of don't lose that 140, don't lose that 4202, and don't push into those heavy guns and commit right away on Panda, they maybe win this. It's probably not as far-fetched as you think it is, but I think the lack of knowing where they could be shot from is what absolutely killed them.
Kind of seems like an experience thing.
And yeah, in a sense. I mean, you never know. You know, with the communication of another team, the experience of another team. The other thing is that like you're gonna kind of find like I went back and watched a few of the other leagues, and like they kind of have their own meta or their own way of playing. You know what I mean? So like Silva might not just. They might just not be used to how Panda plays at all because everybody in the division plays different. It's not to say it's better or to say it's worse, but it's a lot different. If you got Silva bad chat, you got 2 for 8, not going to cut it. JP 1 for 1, killed the tank before he went down, but then lost his tank. 4202, believe it or not, on playing with 35% of his health. 11 for 7, only guy on the team that really did any damage. Super Conqueror, 5 for 8, not bad, not terrible. 4 for 9, could be a little bit better. Machine only shoots 1 clip, pins 3 of them, that's good, but you got to get more than 1 clip. That 140 that got taken out really early, only shot 3 times, that's not good for a 140, only pinning once. Other guy 3 for 7, got to be better than that. 420. Blaze it, I guess, as people say, or whatever you guys say over there. Fawn, 5 for 2. Darkness, 3 for 8. SoCal, 8 for 7. 11 for 7 out of the bad chat. 3 for 8 out of Super Conqueror. 9 for 10 out of Volto, that's pretty good. 8 for 10 out of the Machine, that's really good on steps. And 4 for 7 of the IS-7 out of Panda. So Panda, some guys really put it on, other guys not. But it's tough to know pin ratios on open maps. But
now,
I think it was the same story.
I think that there's 2 possible scenarios as to why Silva lost. First one being, they never followed my advice and went to fatalgrips.com to check out their controller grips and joystick extensions and their energy drink called Toxic Waste. I mean, all 3 of those could have helped them out in this situation. Or if that's not the case and they did go there, they didn't run a version 4. That would have won it.
Yeah, that's true too.
True story.
It couldn't have hurt.
Could not hurt at all.
It out.
It is Russian.
But yeah, definitely check out the sponsors. Apparently nobody in this game plays for the prize because everybody's rich and don't pay for the money, so you might as well try it out.
Yep.
Might as well buy something, see if you like it.
There you go. Always try something new.
I will say that room ran really well. Pretty good matches. I think Silva with a little bit more being ready for Panda. I think it could have been a little bit different. I think it was kind of seemed like every match 2 to 3 things really, really hurt their chances of winning. And if Panda's not going to make 2 or 3 mistakes and you're going to make 2 or 3 big ones, it's just going to be a bad outcome for you. But I think that's it for us. So
that is.
I will take off, let you guys go. Thank you for having me, of course, as always.
You're welcome.
If you want
Thank
me
you for
back, let me know.
commentating.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, anytime I could get Panda on stream, it's a win-win. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So, yeah. Inside joke, don't get it, but it's a win-win for us. But anyway, I'm gonna take off. I'll leave you to be.
Alrighty,
Thanks for
man.
your
I'll
help,
see
and
you.
I'll catch you. I'll catch you the next time, man.
Yep.
Peace.
See ya. Alright, the next GTL match is on Sunday, and my brain is asleep right now, and I cannot remember who it is. I believe it's, where is it? I'm looking up at GTL Discord real quick. Thursday. That is not me. Is it us Pro League? That's why I can't see it. Chan, I don't think that's it. Schedule chat. I put it somewhere. Where is it? That's not it. That's not it. Well, Sunday is going to be another GTL match. And I can't figure out where my chat was that had it. So check it out Sunday. It'll be a surprise team. There we go. We'll go with that. Surprise teams facing each other off on Sunday evening. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. And don't forget to check out, what was that website? Oh, yeah, fatalgrips.com. Use promo code GTL. Later, guys.